Okay, it took me 25 years to go to the mall. Let's look at the backstory. Back in middle school, early 2000s, I got a pair of really cheap Velcro shoes from the dollar store. And when I went to school, I got destroyed by the other kids. I mean, they destroyed me pretty badly. They just made fun of me for these cheap shoes, making fun of me. And you know what? That affected my self confidence. So around that time, you're in middle school, so you're just affected by peer pressure and herd mentality. And I wanted the other kids to like me, so, you know, went home, got some money up, asked my parents, asked my mom, and eventually went to the mall, the nearby mall, and got really expensive shoes. I believe they were T Max. And I really liked that. And I really liked that, the attention I got. People commenting and looking at it and me talking about it. And around that time, you're a kid and you're trying to express yourself. So me picking up my own clothes and really just trying to get good reactions from other people. And I think I saw probably in an ad for Skechers. They had a store in a nearby mall, and I just assume, from the advertising, that this is what the kids like, these type of clothes. This is the type of things that will make you popular, or people will like that. You get better attention from other people from wearing clothes like that. So my goal was to go to this mall. It's in another town, but I live right on the edge of that city. So go there and buy those clothes, buy a new jacket. And what happens? I just put it off. You know, going to a new store in a new, in a different mall in a different city. That's out of your comfort zone. So I guess, thinking about it, I just wasted a lot of time talking about it, and it just took years and years and years. And I just put it off. Years go by. And eventually my attention shifted from, instead of going to the mall to buy the jacket, I'm going to go to the mall because the mall is located in a different city and it's open during the holidays. So that was my new goal, because over the years, you grow up, you go to high school, you go to university, and that whole herd mentality thing kind of slips away because you're now mostly on your own. You don't really need to buy things to impress people. So the years go by, and that's just something I want to do. It's on the back burner, and it just takes years and years and years go by, and I don't actually do it. Every year, every holiday, since it's one of the only places open on the holiday, I just make up excuses not to go. So it's January, it's February, the holidays throughout the years go by, and I don't go to the mall because I guess procrastination sets in. So over the years, I haven't been going. I have thought about it, and recently doing some research, I noticed there's a nearby park, and I looked at the park, and it's much different than the parks in my city or just around. It's a Japanese park, uh, inspired by the parks in Japan, architectures like that. So it's a lot different than the parks I go to in the city. So that's really my main motivation for going to this park on January 1st. So on January 1st, I decide, instead of wasting my time and thinking about it, I'm going to go to this park and I'm going to go to this mall. So on January 1st, I went outside, a little cold, a little chilly, but I walked all the way there. I enjoyed the sights, I enjoyed the fresh air, and I went to that park first. And it was a nice experience, much different than the parks I see in the city. And take some pictures, take some videos, just enjoyed the scenery. And then after that, I actually went to the mall. And the mall is really packed with tons and tons of people on January the 1st. It's a holiday, no stores are open except this mall and other malls like it. Only a handful of malls in the area. in the entire province are open. So you're gonna have tons and tons of people there. And nope, I didn't have a desire to go into any of the stores. I went into Walmart to get some food, but for most of the stores that are there, because in the mall I went to when I was a kid, that mall is pretty much run down. All the stores are closing. You just have people walking for exercise or just using the Wi-Fi. But this mall, it's pretty thriving. It's lots of expensive stores. So just walking around, had no desire to buy anything. So my taste of consumerism has changed. And, you know, just looking around, I see the big difference from being somebody who was so focused on what other people thought and, buying things to elicit a reaction to now being more intentional with the stuff I buy. So it was a nice experience walking there, going to the park. The mall was like any other mall, so it was not a big deal. But I'm glad I did it. Started off the year with a W. And, maybe I'll make it a habit of going to the mall, mostly to the park that's nearby, using the mall to, maybe get some food or use the bathroom. But it could be a new tradition of going to that mall during the holidays because nothing else is open. And, go for a nice long walk, sit in the park, and then just take a trip around the mall. It's good to do something different. So I'm glad I finally went to this mall. 25 years in the making. And I learned a lot of trying new things and not letting things sit on the back burner. Hopefully, nothing else sits on the back burner for 25 years. This wasn't really a big deal, but it was nice to do something different and seeing how it's pretty easy to just do something else rather than doing the same thing. I think it's a good idea to get outside your comfort zone, and I'll keep pushing myself to do different things, and hopefully, it'll be things I'm more interested in than just walking around the mall because my original purpose was to buy a jacket. Next, and then this time it was just experience a store that's open on the 1st of January. So, good experience, and I hope to do new things that are outside my comfort zone. Thanks for watching.